Alright, how's it going everybody? It's me, Justin aka Go Hunter, and we're back for some more pickups, a couple packages, no, one package, and just some miscellaneous stuff that I just have laying around. So, like this, I found a nunchuck for the Wii at the Value Village for $1.01. So, pick those up, just because I got Wii bundles. I always pick up PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 3, AV cables, finish off systems. Went to the video game trader today and picked up just some store credit stuff. I had a coupon, it was buy, get 50 bucks off any $100 purchase, so I went a little ape shit crazy. This was in his $2 bin, but anytime I could find complete Atari 2600 games, I always tend to pick them up. So just cool graphics, and you just never, at least I never find them. But again, it's a little sealed still, not really, but looks like it was on sale at one point for around $8 to $9. But still pretty decent condition, a little sun faded there, but still complete, I think, nonetheless. Another $2 game that I found was something called Proheat 5000 by Zing Entertainment for $2 in the original PlayStation. It looked pretty good. Of course, he's got it sealed. But for $2, it looks like it's a airplane race simulator. Looks like it could be pretty interesting. High-speed air race. So again, something I could play without having to know any Japanese, I'm sure. And the last 3 games I picked up were all Super Nintendo games. One's a reproduction. The other 2 I just wanted to add to the collection. So I picked up. The reproduction was Terranigma. Only originally came out in Europe in the PAL region. But, you know, it's really nice. You could tell the label's repro because you could feel. You can always tell if it's a reproduction because they just can never reproduce the label like they did back in the day. So they tend to be really glossy, and they kind of, if you feel them, you feel odd. But yeah, for $40 now at least, I have Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. So that's all 3 in that trilogy. Maybe if I ever do find a PAL copy, I will pick one up, but I doubt it. This one I had no idea what it's called. I think it's called Ardian. Easy Asmic title on the Super Nintendo. Here's the cart. It looks to be a clunky, yet could be interesting. Side-scrolling. You start as a robot, and you have 2 other robots you can switch from. You move from left to right, killing enemies and progressing. And eventually, I guess you do get this guy, Ardian, so you can choose him. But it's, you know, it is what it is. It's nothing great, but it's something I just never come across, and it looked like it could be fun. And the last game I have come across, and I have owned, and I always tend to get rid of it. So, again, Lufia, the Fortress of Doom, and then there's Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. So, I've had both of them, and I've gotten rid of both of them, so kind of focusing on my favorite system, which is Super Nintendo. So, had to pick it up. This one was essentially free because this one was $49.99. So after everything I spent, came to a grand total of $60 for these, 3 Super Nintendo games and the other Atari 2600 game. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. But you have to spend a crap ton to get. It costs you, I think, like 500 points, which is technically $500 that you have to spend. Anyways, moving on. At a Value Village. No, at a Value Village. No, at a Goodwill? Yes, at the Goodwill in Johns Creek on Sunday. My wife wanted to go see what she could find, and I got to go, and I found Killzone Liberation on the PSP, which I didn't have, so now I have it. And I should probably start going more on Sundays because they seem to be putting out their Wii lots. So it does only have. Well, I guess I should probably open it. I'm kind of curious what was in this bag. Because I know it's got a Wii U tablet stand for the Wii U. No, so you can put your Wii U. I already have one. Just cables and whatever the frig this is from Nintendo for the Wii U. I guess you can also fold your Wii U like that. I didn't have that. And then stuff for the Wiimote. That's it. System looks in really good condition. Had a copy of Wii Party inside of it. The bundle was only $15, so I usually fix these up, mod them, sell them for $60. So not a bad investment. I usually like to spend around $10. That's the power cable that I had. And then I found another $12 Xbox. Has a copy of Call of Duty Big Red 1, I think, inside. Disk drive works great. So again, mod these, usually sell these for around $62. So you always gotta have more inventory. Pick this up off of a recommendation from Bob from Retro RGB. This is the Retro DC adapter. I guess it's from a guy in Israel that makes it. But what it is, it's essentially the one-stop shop for your Sega Genesis. One AC adapter to power all of them. So no longer do you have to have all the power cords for your Sega CD, your Model 2, or your Model 1, or your 32X. It's all right here. So yeah, I think this will definitely help in the future, and can't wait to hook it up and actually use it and not have to go fishing for AC adapters. I don't know, this took a while to get, so I'm not sure if he's opening it up again for pre-orders, but it's definitely worth it. I think I paid $50, $60, but it took a couple of months to get here, and comes with a nice little Euro adapter, so in case you live in, I guess, PAL. Is that PAL? 2 prongs? You know, I don't know. Say somewhere in Europe. And then I did a trade. I met up with Captain Retro, aka Kevin, and we did a trade for a Laserdisc player that I had that I didn't have any use for. And he traded me for this Wild Bill from India to knock off G.I. Joe. No, he actually traded me for The Apprentice on the CDI. I wasn't really looking for anything. I like the obscure stuff, so it's a side-scroller, kind of platformer, and it does have a nude code. Ooh, yes, you have game over nude animation, so that's why I bought it. And then he kind of just threw in this Wild Bill. So it actually looks pretty good. The cart itself is crap, but you know, hey, still on the card. Another big thing that I picked up was this guy. Probably can't see all of it. I'll adjust the awesomeness. Model 1 Sega Genesis, the Altered Beast edition. Comes complete with everything. It's Minty Mac. How do they say it? Crescent Fresh. I paid $200, but I had a lot of stuff that I traded. And when you think about it, I had to have it. That thing is just too damn sexy. And it's, you know, like new, folks. Instruction manual, all the paraphernalia, the poster, AC adapter, even the RF or the coax, and a copy of the game, the Altered Beast, the RF adapter. It's all in there, folks. And I'll never have to use this one, ever. So, yeah, it's just rare to find these still in the box, still with everything. So, now I have to try to get it in the box. Alright, the last thing I have is a package from Bob from Retro RGB. He saw something that he probably should have just bought. But he thought of me, and of course, packing peanuts. Luckily, these are nice and packaged, so thank you very much. At least I don't have to throw them everywhere, and I can reuse them. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh man. Alright, well, here it is, guys. It's a Commodore 64 disk drive. Or floppy disk drive, I should say. And it came with a copy of Summer Games. I don't know why I have this, but for 25 bucks, I thought it was pretty good. Does it work? I have no idea. I guess we'll have to test it, but I don't have a link cable, I don't think. But I do come across them sometimes. So, I don't know, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, still, it'll look sexy next to the Commodore itself. Maybe I should probably clean it up a bit. But that's going to have to do it for this video. If you liked anything, please leave a comment below. Leave a thumbs up if you saw something you liked. And, I don't know, subscribe. I don't even know anymore. I haven't really been finding a lot of stuff on my daily thrifts. I still do, but most of the time, honestly, I'm going to the gym. Because I'm getting more results out of that than I am out of thrifting. So, as always, keep up the thrift and stick around for future pickups. Magic hands.